It's day 12. Today we're going to talk about meeting management. Now I know earlier in the series we talked about documentation. We addressed call planning and how to document post-meeting. Let's talk about what happens when you're in the meeting. I think it's really important that when you're in a meeting, you set clear expectations around what you're looking to accomplish and what the expectations are in the meeting. So this is usually in the form of an agenda. The agenda might be introductions, an update from the customer's perspective, an update from our perspective, and then clarity around some of the next steps. One of the most common mistakes that people make when talking about the agenda is they forget to ask the client, the person on the other end, if they have any other things to add to the agenda. I know it's a basic thing, but there's often times where I see reps, people forget to go ahead and make sure that establish that expectation. And it's as simple as saying, hey, did we miss anything on the agenda? If so, let's add it now. Another common mistake that happens is we do not manage our time well. And there's a couple of reasons why we don't manage our time well. Number one, we allow distractions to get in the way. We allow conversations to take things off task. I understand that sometimes you're just not going to get through everything in the agenda, and sometimes there's going to be new things that pop up. But it's our job as sales professionals, as facilitators of discussions, to help keep the meeting moving along at the right pace. And then the last thing that I think is really important for people to remember is leave time at the end for questions. Don't rush. Don't get yourself into a situation where you're just rushing to do the last set of questions with just a couple of minutes left. Try to end 5, maybe even 10 minutes early so you've got enough time and space for questions. If you keep track of your questions, you'll always have something that you can ask. So number one, have an agenda. Go in there with a plan. Number two, keep the meeting on track. Keep things moving forward. Number three, make sure you pay attention to time and leave enough time at the end for questions. Hope you're enjoying the series. Thanks for the feedback.